Hey everybody, 33rd floor of the Tower Champions here. I'm going to apologize in advance. The internet connection was really bad, so I am speeding up this video by 2 times to get past that. So let's get going. So you want to bring Pierce monsters and you want to kill all of the bounce obstructors in one shot, but also avoiding the chicken panels, magic panels, because you won't be able to output the damage you need if you do cross them. Second stage, you want to make sure to kill both of the Pierce obstructors. Unfortunately, as you saw, if you cross the magic circle, you just won't have enough power to kill both at the same time. So make sure you try and kill those guys as soon as possible. And you also need to kill all of the bounce obstructors in one shot, because the drone in the middle will revive anybody that is not dead, and of course they only will clear the stage if everybody else is dead. So there we go, and you're basically doing this over and over throughout this stage. So I mean, basically you want to hit everybody and not be a chicken. And as you can see, this stage everybody has slightly more HP, so it's not enough for Santa Zeus, or sorry, Tenenbomber Zeus to kill all of them in one shot. And in addition, the drone in the middle will explode to death after that big counter goes down. So right now it's at 7. And you cannot bring a drone killer, whether it's somebody's strike shot or the ability, it will not break. So don't try to get around it that way. Alright, so basically you just want to make sure that you don't end up turning into a chicken, because you really can't afford too many turns taking all these homing damage. As you can see, it's a good amount of damage and it happens every single turn. And luckily there we go with that. So to the next stage, and here you want to avoid killing the Pierce obstructors, because they will simply fire off a homing attack that will hurt for a good amount of damage. The first turn you kind of have a free run to kill or to deal damage to Marichi. I believe that 8 on the bottom left is gonna be another one of those one-hit kills that you don't want to deal with. Let's see. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you stay as your normal form, aka not a chicken, and just kill the homing or the Pierce bounce obstructors, the jellies, and meanwhile just slowly whittling down Marichi before he explodes on you. Now that heart on the left will be pretty important. That gives us the opportunity to soak up damage from the jellies, which we can use to make sure we mitigate damage and deal damage to Marichi. And everyone's back to their normal form, which is great. And now Santa Zeus can swish across the weak point as well as grabbing the heart, which should put us in a great position to pass this stage. And yes, once again, you know, the internet connection was pretty bad for some reason, so the downtime in between turns was kind of long. So yeah. Alright, so this should be ending pretty soon. Yep. And the bounce obstructors, or the Pierce obstructors, will go away, the metal ones, but you still have to deal with the jellies. And make sure you do end up not turning into a chicken. So I took the safe route there. And taking a little bit of damage, it's fine. The important thing is that we don't end as a chicken. Alright, there we go. So we got the stage number 5 going. Yeah, this is kind of tough. You do get that first turn to deal damage with Marichi, which is great. But now you have to control the jellies here, because they will fire off attacks. As you can see, we use Cherry Winger Strike Shot to try and clear the stage a little bit, as well as dealing damage to Marichi. As you can see, he will revive, let's see, was it 3 of those jellies in 1 turn, so you do have to constantly clear the map so you don't take too much damage. As you can see, even with 4 on the stage, that was a lot of damage we took. And yep, we're gonna strike shot again. This time focusing a lot of the damage on Marichi, over almost 800k, which is great. And now we gotta get the heart because things are starting to look scary, but clearing Marichi is also important so that we don't take that extra damage. And so now I think we basically have to kill 4, maybe only 3 if you get the heart, but yeah. Leaving 1 alive should barely be enough. Yes, it's about 5,000 damage each, it looks like. And now we can grab the heart and go. Important thing, that was actually kind of scary. Could have easily turned into a chicken there at the end, but luckily that didn't happen. Alright, so off to the boss. Now this is an interesting boss. All of the damage you're going to do is going to be going through the obstructors. So as you can see, you want to deal damage to the obstructors, which is linked to Marichi. And you just want to make sure you clear that off one by one while avoiding the chicken magic circles. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And oh, by the way, the bottom Marichi was transparent, so you will just simply go through it. So that's a plus, I think. Alright, so once again, we're doing the same exact thing. Again, you want to avoid the pierce obstructors because all they will do is deal damage to you, and that's the last thing you want to deal with. Yeah. Somehow, I'm pretty lucky that the Agnamut did not turn into a chicken there, but I guess that's thanks to the pierce obstructor. And unfortunately we have our cherry winger turning into a chicken. And we're doing the nice calls to check our internet. Still connected, which is good. But yes, as you can see, Marichi is also transparent on this level too, so you know, you won't be getting any slowdowns from it, but also if you happen to bring a bounce type for whatever reason, don't expect to get some nice bounces off of them because it won't happen. And the final stage, we're just gonna do it again. You want to use your strike shots on all of the little Puyo Puyos, jellies, whatever you want to call them, and you'll slowly knock off the HP, and resulting in a win. The only other thing you have to worry about is if you do not have your strike shots ready, or sorry, if you're in a chicken form, then you can obviously not use your strike shots. So make sure you position your attacks in such a way that you go back to normal so that you can use your strike shots. And I'm not sure why Zeus's strike shot didn't go off there, but that's, oh well. And final is Cherry Winger, and there you go. Cherry Winger is really nice here because of her relatively low strike shot and the fact that it just powers up, does more damage, pretty good. And so this is a pretty frustrating level, so keep at it, and until next time, bye bye.